Good morning, Mr. DeMaio. How are you, sir?
Good morning, Paul.
All right, so react to the headlines, and then we'll pick it up from there, okay?
Yeah, well, sadly, I think program months ago, because what Nathan Fletcher, because this is a Nathan Fletcher program, County Supervisor Nathan Fletcher, what he did is that he basically created a scheme whereby county officials could place homeless shelters anywhere they want without any public notification, without any public vote of local representatives, and without any sort of restrictions or protection or oversight. Because what they're doing is they're giving out hundreds of these vouchers every single day, and it allows these motels to be converted overnight into homeless shelters, and then of course they become drug dens and centers of crime. The filth, the crime that has been brought into these communities, we raised the issue months ago, and we also raised the concern about the cost. The average price per month per homeless person for these hotel vouchers, just for the hotel voucher, just what we're paying the hotel, between $5,200 and $5,200 per month and $6,400 per month. This is outrageous. This program is the epitome of the failure of our homeless programs here in California. And so now comes what we feared. Someone getting very seriously hurt, assaulted, a rape, a young girl. And we also are aware that there's an ongoing investigation of other girls under the age of 18 that were also potentially raped in this motel room paid for by you and me, taxpayers. And so I'm calling on this program to be immediately suspended. We cannot allow this program to go forward. This has failure written all over it. It brings too much risk to our communities, and we have to really start from ground zero. But of course, I don't expect these politicians to do anything, because just the other day, Paul, as this story broke, we saw no comment from County Supervisor Nathan Fletcher. This is his program. He has steadfastly defended it. He has attacked people who've criticized it. He has been arrogant. And where is he? Where is he in response? You know what he did? He's too busy tweeting about changes in new baseball rules to care about a 13-year-old girl who was violently raped in a motel room with dollars he gave to those rapists. It's outrageous, and I want to know where the rest of the media is. Where is the oversight? Where is the accountability? Because they want to protect Nathan Fletcher. It's very clear, and they don't want us to have rational, workable homeless policies. This is a travesty.
We had Mayor Bill Wells on, who, like you, was against the program from the get-go. Reluctantly, according to Mayor Wells, agreed because he said PATH would be vetting these people. You know, the whole time I was wondering, why would the motels want to go along with it? You just told me why. Because the monthly rents are so inflated that, man, you could...
It's the money, honey.
Yeah, you could rent a beachfront house for that kind of money almost. Yeah. So now I get that part of the equation, but is the solution, Carl, as I disconnect myself from you, is the solution just better vetting, or is the solution just, is your solution just shutting it down? Because then when you go right back to the same old problem, where do you put these people?
We have two issues to deal with here, and it's so ironic that the failure of people like Nathan Fletcher and these incumbent politicians on the issue of homelessness has now been intertwined with their same failure on sex offender management. Both of these are big topics, and now in this case, they've intertwined. We've got first to deal with the homeless problem, and that is stop coddling the individuals. We cannot have a quote unquote housing first program, which is what their scam failure has been. For 15 years, they have forced us to live under their nicely named housing first program, but we need to be putting people first. We have to look at why is a person homeless, and we've got to deal with the root causes individually, person by person, of homelessness. You know, just down the street from this Motel 6 is a proven homeless program called East County Transitional Living Center. They don't have this garbage going on there because they don't take any government money. They really get to the root cause, and they have a phenomenal success rate in breaking the cycle of dependency. So we need new homeless interventions, not throwing good money after bad. And then secondly, we need better oversight of sex offenders. I do not believe any sex offender should be given public welfare. I'm just not accepting it. If they are able to live on their own, they shouldn't be living anywhere near a high school, a daycare center, any sort of child activity. And frankly, the sexually violent predators ought to be in a parking lot at Donovan prison. These are policies that we've talked about and we've called for reforms on for months and years. But someone like Nathan Fletcher, literally all he's doing is talking about new baseball rules. Now he's running for state office. He wants to bring more of this garbage to every other community. It's got to stop.
All right, so Carl, just as we wrap this up, we're already in overtime. So please, what are the reform? Give me a couple paths we can follow.
So the first thing there are two things that voters can do. Number one, obviously we have to throw the bums out. We've got to make homelessness and sex offender management, along with other issues, taxes, key issues that we enlighten voters on and get them to vote for better representatives. Second of all, the homeless failures of Gavin Newsom and Nathan Fletcher and Todd Gloria, they will be on the ballot this coming March. Not only do they want to do a bond, but Paul, and we have to talk about this because we are out of time. There's something called SCA2 on the ballot that would allow Nathan Fletcher and Todd Gloria and other politicians across the state to put Section 8 housing in your neighborhood without a vote of the people, without even a vote of the city council. This is a dangerous policy. It's tied to this homeless failure. And what we have to do is vote down both the bond and SCA2 on the March ballot. And we're gearing up a campaign to do just that.
All right, Carl, the next time we talk, we'll pick it up there, okay?
Thanks so much.
Thanks for watching. Help us break through the censorship of the liberal media by liking this video, sharing it with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.